What's going on, guys? It's Patrick here. Welcome back to the channel. And today, guys, we're going to be looking at 10 things that you need to know before you play World War II Zombies. Now, I mean, you might have already played World War II Zombies, and if you have, that's completely fine. But this is basically going to be a little pro tip guide for World War II Zombies if it's your first time playing. Or honestly, even your 10th. There's going to be a lot of helpful tips and tricks in this video. Now, before we do get into it, I again just want to mention that we are running a giveaway for a couple of copies of Call of Duty World War II for Xbox, PlayStation, or PC, whatever your console of choice is. All you have to do to be entered into win is just subscribe to the channel, comment down below what your favorite gun in World War II is, and you will be entered into win. Anyways, though, guys, let's get into it. This is 10 things you need to know about World War II Zombies. So coming in at our number 10 spot, this is the Assassination Shovel. Now, if you were like me and you were so excited to get into the map that you just completely skipped the prologue, you wouldn't know about this. But for those of you that have played the prologue, you probably already know. So if you hit over on the D-pad, you will actually pull out a shovel and you can run around with that as your melee weapon. But the thing that's crazy, besides it just being a normal knife damage-based melee weapon, is you can also do a special move that will actually kill the zombie. It's extremely gruesome, and basically what you do is you just dig the shovel into the neck of the zombie and pop its whole head off. So, okay, maybe you knew that you could do that. That's fine, but something that's actually really cool about this new feature that they added into this game is it actually gives you bonus items. So when you kill zombies this way, you actually have the opportunity to scavenge certain things from zombies. You can get extra grenades, you can get extra ammo, even points if you just get lucky basically while scavenging. The way that I like to look at this feature is it's kind of like the dig system from Origins, where you go up with your shovel and you press square and you get something out of it. That's kind of like this. Like, you can get random things from zombies while scavenging and you still get points from killing them. There's two things that suck about this though. The first is you don't get the normal 130 points that you would from a regular melee. And the other is if there's other zombies around, they can attack you and you can't cancel out of this animation. So it's very easy to die if there are a lot of zombies around you. Number 9, you can spawn with different weapons. So this is a feature of the new create a class or loadout system in World War II Zombies, but this is a feature that I think specifically is really unique about that. So like, we've got perks and mods, which I'll get into a little bit later, and those have kind of replaced gobblegums. But the thing that I think is just so unique about World War Zombies is you can spawn in now with different pistols, a shotgun, a sniper rifle, or even a carbine. And I gotta say that this is really going to make zombies quite different, because if you think about it, like, you can do specific challenges to the map now without having to kind of like cheat your way through to getting that gun. So for example, like, you can do a shotguns only challenge and it be 100% legit. You could do a snipers only challenge, a pistols only challenge. It's really cool. Now, a lot of you guys probably knew that as well, but just as like a pro tip, again, if you're a new player here, something I wanted to add in on this is, honestly, I still think the pistol is the best play to go with. It's kind of ironic, and I haven't really gotten to the higher level tiered weapons yet. I've only got the shotgun and the Kar 98K. But that being said, still, I honestly think that the pistol is better. The M1A1 carbine might be the better gun to start off with, but there's something about spawning with a pistol and a gun that's just able to get you points that I think is really important in those early rounds. And then the bonus thing, obviously, with the M1911 is the fact that when you pack a punch it, it becomes an absolute beast. So even though you have these options, and I think they're going to be really cool for a lot of situations, especially if you're playing a casual game, but that being said, if you're just going for like hardcore, beat the Easter egg or whatever, I personally think the pistol, the M1911, is the best play. Number 8, there is no jug. And in fact, this is such a big change to World War II Zombies that I made a whole video on it, which you can check out, but I'll explain it in this one as well. So if you look at the progression of zombies, what we've seen is basically the zombies get more and more powerful and quicker, where they attack you faster. Like Black Ops 3 zombies, you walk by a horde, it's very easy to get like triple swiped, whereas in World at War, zombies were extremely slow. And they've actually kind of gone back to these World at War zombies. But this is the thing. They have removed Jug from the map and added in a new armor system. So we are playing 3-hit zombies here. It's 1 hit, you're not down. 2 hit, you're not down. On your 3rd hit from a normal zombie, you will be down. But the difference is you can get armor. So basically what will happen is, 1st hit, not down. 2nd hit, not down. 3rd hit, if you didn't have armor, you would down. But if you do have armor, you have 3 shields, the 1st shield will go down. If you get hit instantly after that hit, the next shield will go down, and then the next shield will go down. And then after that third shield breaks and you get hit again, then you will actually down or go into your quick revive. And it's really funny because I've seen a lot of people in my stream saying like, wow, dude, like they've made zombies way easier. None of these zombies are hitting you. And that's not true at all. The zombies are slower to attack you, but only if you know how to dodge them. And if anyone's familiar with the waggle, which is essentially you're running towards a zombie and he's like beside you and you go like this to kind of shake him off so that he goes this way, you go this way. It's like a juke basically. That is huge in this game. So yes, the zombies may be slower, but you also have less health, and every additional hit you take, you're going to have to pay for through the armor machine. So you basically just have to be a very conservative player. Number 7, this is actually a pretty cool one, and it's a feature that I'm a huge fan of them adding in. This is regarding Pack-a-Punch. So after you've unlocked Pack-a-Punch by going through the 3 tubes and pressing the buttons, you unlock Pack-a-Punch, obviously. You put your gun in. We know this system. But there's something really unique regarding ammo. So let's say back in Treyarch Zombies, you buy a wall weapon, you Pack-a-Punch it, you can then buy Pack-a-Punched ammo from that wall weapon. Well, this has actually changed, where if you have a gun, you can actually go up to the Pack-a-Punch and buy ammo from it. So like you have the starting pistol and oh gee, you're out of ammo. Well, if you have 4,000 points, you just go up to it and you can buy ammo. That is a huge game change from how it used to be, and I absolutely love it. Now, if you have a wall weapon, you can still go buy ammo off the wall, but like I said, this is something that is just like, it's so simple, but it's revolutionary when you're out of ammo. So huge play. I absolutely love this. It comes in at number 7. Number 6 is something I feel like a lot of people know, but I had to throw this in here. There are 2 Easter eggs for this map. So when you spawn in, you start playing, and there's all these little tips coming up. That is the guided Easter egg. That is the what we are calling the casual Easter egg. I like to call it the main quest of the map. And you can go through it, you can follow it, and that's fine. I'm actually a bigger fan of this than what I'm about to talk about. The hardcore Easter egg. So this is like your classic Treyarch Easter egg where you're given no tips, you have no idea what to do, and you just have to go through it. Now, people already have guides up, all that stuff, but this is like your more typical Treyarch Easter egg, and they've actually added in this first one, this casual Easter egg, for the people that maybe don't want to go insane on it, but still want to have a quest to do in the map. Number 5, let's talk perks. And no, I'm not referring to in-game perks, but the new perks or mods that we have in your loadout. So again, this is basically something that has replaced Gobblegum in a huge sense, but basically, this is something really important that you need to know about. So in your loadout, you get to select a gun, a grenade, a specialist, and 3 different mods or perks. You may have already known that, but let me tell you something that you may not have known. I've unlocked pretty much all of them, and pretty much all of them are trash. I know it sounds unfortunate, and it's something a lot of people probably don't want to hear, but literally, like, so many of these things are useless. And there's a lot of them that you're even gonna think are good. Like there's one that gives you an additional perk, but it doesn't matter because there's only 4 good perks in the map. The melee perk is kind of useless, and Electric Cherry is actually currently broken, so you really only need 4 perks. But the thing that I do want to say is there's a few that are good. So like the one that gives you a third weapon is absolutely key, as well as look at the ones that focus on your specialist. There's some that supposedly affect drops, so like it makes them last longer or you get more. They sound good, they don't really work all that well. But the ones that focus around your specialist, like there's one for Frontline that makes it so that instead of doing double damage when you activate it, it does 3 times the damage. So with double tap, you're doing 6 times the damage of a normal gun. And every single one of these specialist abilities have a really good asset to them, so I would recommend focusing on those, maybe a 3rd gun slot. Which brings me to our 4th point, ladies and gentlemen, your specialist. This is the most key thing to the entirety of World War II Zombies. If you want to be good at this game, if you want to know how to play, you're going to need to get good at using your specialist. So there's 4 specialist abilities. They're activated in your normal L1, R1 combination thing. And basically, it's replacing the specialist weapon with something that is basically a gobblegum. There's one that is an in plain sight where none of the zombies can see you. There's one that gives you unlimited ammo. There's one that makes it so all the zombies chase you. Now you see me, but it doubles your weapon power, or if you have that mod, triples it. And then the last one is basically anything around you just gets sent back. It just like creates a force field that sends all the zombies back away from you. And again, these are really key. If you're in a group game, you actually want people to run all of them. Like you want someone running camouflage so that that person can revive. You want someone running frontline so that if people are in danger, you can draw all the zombies away from them. You want someone that has unlimited ammo at times of stress, like when the flamethrower guy comes in. So my huge piece of advice for this is use it often, use it at any sign of danger, use it on bosses, use it at important steps. Do not be afraid to use your specialist. It will recharge very quickly and it'll probably save your life. But anyways, I think I mentioned bosses, which is something we really need to talk about. Or actually not even bosses, we're talking special enemies here. So you have the exploding guys, the hammer guys with the big long arms, they just smack ya, and then you've got the flamethrower guy. So in terms of danger, this is how I would rank them. Flamethrower guy is the most dangerous, followed by the exploding guys, followed by the hammer guys. Kind of. Let's talk the hammer and exploding guys first. So the exploding guys are an immediate threat, but they're probably not going to kill you. What these guys are going to do is they're going to kill a lot of your zombies, losing you points, or they're going to do a lot of damage and then like one more zombie will be there to just swipe you and knock you off. So these guys, take them out as soon as you see them. Much, much easier to deal with when they're not exploding than when they are. And then we have the hammer guys. The hammer guys are not an immediate threat. They're literally the George of World War II zombies. Slow, high health, and high damage. But the thing with them is they just walk at you if you let them be. If these guys have you in range, they will hit you 100% of the time. So you basically just need to bide your time, wait till you have an open opportunity, and basically just go in on his face, okay? Headshots will kill him. Body shots will make you lose a lot of ammo. And remember, a shot from this guy counts as 2 of your 3 hits of health. So if this guy hits you, you're basically almost dead. And then we have the flamethrower guy. This guy is really OP and we need to talk about him. When I first started playing, I just thought of him as another boss. Do not do that. Do not think like, oh, it's just another guy. This is a panzer. The only way I can explain the significance of this guy spawning in is comparing him to a panzer. He is a panzer. Not just because he has a flamethrower, but like he is literally the statistic equivalent to a panzer. Extremely high health, quick movement, as well as that flamethrower thing. When this guy spawns in, we want all specialist abilities on deck. Frontline is key. Just for argument's sake, I was running frontline on this guy and I put 2 full clips of a bar gun into him to kill him. And keep in mind, frontline gives me triple damage. So basically, those 2 clips was actually 6 to kill this guy. His flamethrower will wreck you and he is very quick. So he is not something to be taken lightly. And again, just imagine it's a panzer spawning in, you'll be fine. Number 2, this is something pretty simple, but I think it's important to know that in solo and co-op, downing and perks acts the same way as it did in Exo Zombies. So if you down and you immediately get revived, you will lose no perks. And as your meter goes down, you lose more and more. In solo, it's a little different because you have quick revive, so you automatically get picked up, so you actually don't lose your perks. But even if you're like out and you're self-reviving, it will slowly go down. So you kind of have to you need to make that choice quickly. And then the other thing with downing, besides like you keeping your perks if your teammates are good, is at the end of the round, whether it's solo or co-op, you will actually get picked back up. Kind of cool. I actually had a situation once where I downed, I killed the guy with my pistol, picked up a nuke, ended the round, and got self-revived. And I didn't have quick revive. Pretty cool. And ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to our final point, and what I think is the most important thing to know about this game is ammo. In this game, you are going to struggle with ammo. I struggle with ammo. Everybody I know is always out of ammo. So if you're gonna play solo, I recommend using free fire or frontline. Frontline is gonna make your bullets do more damage and free fire just gives you more bullets. And the other thing that I say is absolutely necessary. Like if you get one thing out of this video, run the Pack Mule mod. It gives you a 3rd weapon. There is no mule kick in the map, but this is a free perma mule kick for your entire game. You get to run 3 weapons. You need it. Also, what's great about this is it allows you to carry your pistol while you have 2 guns, pack a punch your pistol, then pick up a Tesla gun, and also have a bullet gun. Pack Mule is absolutely important. You're gonna be running out of ammo a lot, so use it. Anyways, though, guys, that is going to be a video for today. I really hope you enjoyed this one. I hope this was helpful to you. Again, we're running that giveaway for couple copies of Call of Duty World War II. So all you have to do is it's for subscribers only. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. And then the other thing is just comment down below what your favorite gun is, and you'll be entered in to win. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I will see you later. Peace out, you freaking nerds.